Hey, I see one person up here. Okay. Okay. So I haven't been writing down the ones that are on the live. So I got this journal especially for you guys, so I can write down who's on the live chatting and all of that. This live, which no one is there, just gonna wait to see go up. Yeah, so I'm not talking to myself. Okay, there's one person again. Um, so I just wanted to stop and just take a minute to update you guys. Um, so we're still going to be doing the live workouts. Oh, hi. Oh, okay, let's see. I think it's Gabriella. Let me see. No, 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 no. No, that's not. Let's see. Oh, Lopez. Mm, yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, oh, yes. Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear about that. Yeah, I will pray for him. What's your dad's name? I mean, unless you don't want to say. I know it's private. Um, yeah, if you like, you can give me your dad's name. I was just talking about prayer, and I wanted to, to go and get the Bible and all of that, because there's a lot going on with the family and things like that. We've lost people, and yeah, and there's just some things just happening around us. So yeah, so we always got to go to God, for everything. Um, so Gianna is here. Gianna forever. Oops. Yeah, I know people want to be private and don't want to give out names, and that's fine. Um, I just, if you like, I say your dad's name in the prayer. Um, yeah. So, um, oh, Gianna, you said good morning. Good morning. It is actually uh, almost 11 o'clock at night here in the U.S. Yes. I don't know where you guys are from. Um, yeah, so let's go on to so there has been videos that are modern dance because it is really relaxing. It's a mindset. It's kind of expressing myself. No, I'm not a dancer, but I express myself through the modern dance. I just started that. Um, you guys seem to like the modern dance. Some of you guys are here for workouts, and I love that because I've been working out like ever since I can remember. And I have like these ups and downs also, you know. We're human and we go through things, we go through medical things, we go through personal things. So we all have to keep going and keep trying to get back to where we need to be. There's a lot of people searching lower abs, so I'm going to do more. There's so many workouts you can do for lower abs, and it's actually easier than the arms, the triceps. Believe it or not. And I have like things that I do for like once I concentrate on the stomach and I unbloat and everything because we all go through that. Like something will bloat us up or whatever, or something that, like I always talk about stress. When you're stressed, the stomach just kind of like opens up and it spreads and then you just keep bloating up and you can feel yourself when you're stressed. You feel your stomach doing that. It's really true. Or something that you would eat will make your stomach do that, and you can just feel it. So like for instance, like if it's not that, like when you're stressed, you could just feel your stomach just kind of expanding. It's true. It happened to me, okay, so many times. So I want to give you some workouts for lower abs, and if you commit, you're going to see results like quickly. Just always remember to put your stomach in. So that's what I always advise. Some people are doing it and they might not realize that they might not be doing it right. But yeah, you have to every exercise, even if you're doing something else that's not abs, um, you gotta put your stomach in. Okay. Um, in, oh, New York City. Hello, New York City. Oh, wow. I wouldn't mind being somewhere else right now. I haven't traveled a lot. I only went to Hawaii, and I would like to go somewhere else. Yeah, I've been in one place for a while, but that's all as far as I went was Hawaii and only place. And then a little while after that, they started talking about fires or something. So yeah. Um, okay, let's see. Yeah, a lot of people usually come on around midnight. I wanted to try to start a little bit earlier today. I'm gonna make up a dance workout for you guys because we don't want to get used to the same thing. Um, so, but anyway, the back to the let's go back to the lower abs. The things that I had mentioned before with the lower abs, and I showed you guys. It's really effective. The one where you put your stomach in and you go backwards, you can do that every day. It won't hurt. It won't slow anything down. Your body won't just get used to that and just start like, you know, um, getting to where it's used to that. It'll always work that certain workout. So the updates will be um, there's modern dance for some of you guys like that. There is going to be so many workouts. There's still going to be live workouts. Okay. I have music now, so I'll be adding music. Um, and workout dance because let me see, Andrea and um, Jessica, I think, had mentioned the dance workouts. So I try to make sure I add that in there for them because no one else said anything about the actual workouts. So they're the ones that responded. So that's why I want to make sure that they get, that. Um, get what they want too. Yeah. So, but it's showing that a lot of you guys like the modern dance. So that's why I keep that in there. Your personal growth is your mind and your body, okay, and the outer skirts of your skin. Everything is all connected to beauty. Um, so it's not only on the outside, it's on the inside. It's how you feel about yourself. It's just your everyday routine, is expresses beauty, Um, so I know people get confused and they're like, well, why are you doing that? What does it have to do with beauty? Because it will things that your hobbies, um, your goals has something to do with everything that's going to affect inside and it's going to come outside. So if you notice, a lot of my videos all look so different because it's true that's expressing that stress is the number one cause of, you know, how things change in your face and everything. Okay. And then we have to do something to fix the problem, and it starts from within. Okay, so that's really true. I know I sound like I'm always babbling about that, but to me, from personal experience, that's what I know, and that's what I see. And if you look at, like I said, my videos, my old videos to my new videos, and just concentrate on that, you'll see what I'm talking about. And you could see the ups and downs. If you look at your old pictures, new pictures, or whatever, just concentrate on that and see the difference with your expressions. And if you like this picture and then you don't like that picture, it's because you're maybe there was a time where you were happier. Okay, so yeah, so if you're happy, you most likely like your pictures because it's something in your picture that is showing some kind of it has you have like a glow because of the happiness. So it's not just the skincare, it's just that happy time. um yeah, so I have to admit there is a lot going on my way, but I all I could do is pray, and that's what he wants us to do. He wants us to go to him. He doesn't want us to just think that someone could change that. He wants us to say, hey, um, I need your help, because God is a jealous God. He doesn't want us to think that we can go to another person, but we do need advice. Don't get me wrong. We need advice from people because he put people together to help one another, of course, or else he would have just had Adam being born and nobody else. But he took the rib of Adam and made Eve, right? So that he can be with someone, a woman, so he's not alone, right? So we do need people. So I'm not saying that we don't, but when it comes to some serious things that we can't change, God does want us to go to him. Not trying to preach, but I just have to mention that because, that is a factor. And that's one of the most important things. In that, I even pray for like, oh, I'm going to pray that, I can get over what I'm going through, so I can look and feel better. I'll pray about that. So anyway, we do have some more chats, people that are saying hi. Let's see. Mm, my phone isn't that close and it's really tiny. So Thing or Checky. Um, yeah, these are usernames. So let's see. Thing or Checky. Yeah. Well, thank you guys for saying hi. If you guys have any questions for me, go right ahead and ask. Don't be shy. If not, you can, comment somewhere and ask me there if you don't want to do it on the live. But it's not a lot of people like right here. It's only going to be a certain amount of people on the live. So, it may be a little bit easier here. Um, if you want to ask me something or if you want to ask something about me, that's fine because that's what we're here for. So just trying to give you an update. There is going to be, like I said, there's still going to be workouts. There are going to be exercise workouts without weights, with weights, um, dance workouts, and there's still going to be modern dance because that's good for the mind. And you can create your own thing, and I'll show you. So I think it's called like Thai yoga. So I want to show you guys that this week because I want to start doing that because I've been going through a lot of stress too. So if you're in that situation where you're feeling a certain way this week, that'll be good for you to know and just kind of get some kind of pointers on what you can do with it, the moves and everything. Yeah, so I am looking forward to start doing that. Let's see. Yeah, but I'm just going on. But yeah, if you guys have anything to tell me or anything to ask me, if you want to know anything about me, you could also ask. I do. There's times where certain days I'll get a lot of comments, but some of you come on here kind of a little shy. I'm shy, believe it or not, but I just do this. Um, yeah, I just do this. Um, I make myself get on here and because I want to connect with you. So I take the shyness out of the equation and I don't worry about being shy. I just feel connected to you guys, even though I can't see you guys. Some of you guys are probably new here. Um, but the ones that aren't, they know how I feel about that. And I'm always trying my best to find ways to connect with you guys. Um, but I just wanted to let you guys know what was going to be happening. That just because you see modern dance, that doesn't mean that not going to do a workout, a dance workout. That's not what that means. It's just that is a way of expressing yourself too. Not saying you have to do the modern dance, but I do like to entertain you guys also and just give you guys something to look at. And also, there's only so much I can talk about with skin because I feel like I did talked about the most important things to skin. And I have a lot of videos where I actually made a mask like right in front of the camera and I blended it together. And I want to go back to that. I miss those masks. So I always do. After a while, go back to that. I would like to go back to the papaya mask. I would like to go back to the aloe vera gel. Those are my favorite things that really are good for the skin, along with the three ingredients that I desperately try to keep. So, I think that's someone else on. I'm writing your guys' names out because I want to know who's on the lives and everything. Because if you come back again, I'll know who you are. So that's why I write it down. And I was excited to get this journal right here. And yeah, so that's what it's for. I do put some songs in there too. Um, the reason why I'm so busy all the time is because I do sing and I do. So I wrote some songs which I couldn't believe. I wrote a lot of songs within last year and just recently. I just wrote a song. So I put the song in here, but that's what this journal was for. So it's David. Yeah, let's see. I think I got everybody else. Let me see. Yeah, I got everybody else. I think. Yeah. So David Larson, 7789. Mhm. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. I think that's everybody. Um, so I wish I knew because um, I don't know if it's a username, Abdi Lopez. Um, yeah, I think, hmm, yeah, like I said, I wish I knew your father's name. So I want to pray for um, Lopez. I know this is a username, so I want to pray for Lopez, father, and hope that he gets better and is, feeling the spirit of God. And we hope that he is happy and will get to a better place and let God guide him through his journey. Amen. Yeah, I would have liked to know the name because I feel like with a name, I really feel like I'm really praying for that specific person. So yeah, so um, let's see. I think I've told you guys everything that's going to be going on. Like I said, still going to be doing all those the workouts. Um, I have everything on there about skin. Um, but if something comes up, I will tell you guys everything. Of course, I'm always gonna, bring that up. Everything that I find out. I wish I can find the toner that you used to use. I feel so bad that it is not on that market, but there was a place that was selling it and I can't find it. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to have to go and see if, because I remember leaving a link for someone that was asking about it and I finally found it somewhere else. So yeah, it's that good. So I just yeah, I'm gonna have to do some research on that because yeah, I was thinking about that the other day. It's my favorite one. But anyway, don't get confused. Um, like I said, beauty is about skin deep, um, how you feel, inside, outside, um, and personal growth. Okay. Beauty is not just about, whether you look pretty and stuff like that. Okay. So that's why, I talk about, kind of just taking a step back, meditating. The modern dance is really helping me. And it's a lot of people like that because I'm sure, like, because it shows expression and it's probably makes them feel a piece of calmness. Yeah. Um, I don't think anybody has any questions for me. But if you want to comment somewhere, that's fine. If you don't want to say anything on here, that's fine. Um, I I know a lot of you are passing through and you don't know me. So I talk about everything that has to do with skin, workouts, um, you know, different workout, dance workouts. We started um, the modern dance videos. Um, I show before and afters, which it was in the past videos. I've done that. Um, and I'm working on, I'm fighting with the arms, the triceps, which is to me is the hardest thing. But I've been so busy that I want to spend a little more time on that, show you guys what you guys can do with the triceps. Because, like I said, I feel like that's the hardest thing, even though everybody's searching abs. I can show you so many things with abs, and it will be effective. Um, I hope I can say that and I don't get, in trouble for this. But there is a lot of things that you can do and it really will work. And you're going to be like, oh my God, I see definition in my abs. Um, and it's just a matter of just, being consistent with it. And like I said, put your stomach in when you're doing these. I know some people that are new at working out um, just don't know that, you have to keep your stomach in the whole time that you're doing these things. Okay. Yeah. So I have a few surprises for you guys. And like I said, I do want to make up a dance workout. Um, I thought I was going to make up one today, but I need a little bit more time, you know? So, oh, I'm sorry, Richard. Richard Thomas. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't write you down yet. You you kind of popped up there while I was saying something. Richard Thomas, 1425. And oh, oh, really? Richard, you're so sweet, Richard. Oh yeah, because some of you guys are in, it's morning for you. Um, well, I guess it's close to morning for me. It's 11, wait, 11. Yeah, it's 11:25. Yeah. Um Last week was pretty hard to stay up because I was doing the workouts at midnight, believe it or not. But I've been getting so tired, okay? Um and I think because, everything that's been going on here, but I realized that I needed potassium too. So that was part of the reason why I was drained. And I wanted to talk to you guys earlier about this, but I was like, okay, um, I don't want to cram too much in, but of videos, I don't want to cram videos on top of each other because I don't want you guys to miss certain things. But yeah, if you're lacking potassium, sometimes it'll make you can get sluggish. So I didn't have banana for like days. I know this sounds crazy. Um, but yeah, so that's what I realized. When I didn't have it for days, I just felt so tired. Um, and it is hard to stay up like really late all the time. So I was staying up for a while with my grandchild, and I was just like I said, I wrote a song and I was just doing so many things that was causing me to stay up even later. Um, yeah, so, but yeah, let me, so I got Richard. Wait a minute, somebody else popped up. Madison, I didn't write down yet. I'm just babbling. I'm sorry, Madison. Uh, Madison Muffet. Wait. Brand new pen, and it started like conking out for a minute, but maybe it just needs to be shaken. Um, Muff, mm, is it Moffat? Well, it's a username, so Madison Moffat dash Z1N. Is it a one? Yeah, I think so. Says hi, Madison. I'm so glad you can join us here. Everybody's pretty quiet. There's people that are probably leaving, which is fine because there's people that have to go to work. Um, I try to start a little earlier, but I wasn't sure like when everybody is on anymore because things are really changing, with life and, social media and, apps and everything. Um, Things are changing where people are just doing different things now. And, I guess some of you are probably getting ready for Valentine's Day. That's a good thing for not me, okay? But some of you guys are probably into Valentine's Day. Um, I'm single, so, I mean, the only thing Valentine is my mom and she and my granddaughter, of course. But she doesn't understand what it Valentine Day is yet. So, But Um oh, Madison. Oh. Sometimes I do get young people on, especially this other channel that I have when I help people on. Um Oh, okay. You're in middle school. Okay, so you are supposed to be going to school, right? I mean, I don't know your wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, you didn't say. I don't know if it's morning there, but yeah, you're supposed to be going to school, right? Or are you at school on social media? Yeah, always make sure school is first and do your best in school because school is going to get you somewhere later. Okay. Always um, stay in school, keep going to school as long as you can, you know. Um, I wish I would have been um, in college a longer time, and I felt like psychology would have been a good thing for me. So it's too late. No, it's too late because I wouldn't want student loans and all that. But anyway, for me, but it's not too late for you. So make sure you figure out what you really want to do and have a plan. Let your parents help you out with a plan. And yeah, and do what you want to do in your life. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to give you advice. Not that you asked for advice, but I'm going to tell you that because you're a young person on here. Hopefully, you're concentrating on school and you're just passing through. You're not on, these apps too long. But anyway, uh, so um, I guess I will end the live because, well, no one's really here. It's probably you guys' morning. Maybe people have to go to work, and basically, I updated you guys. The some of the people that know me, I really appreciate you guys passing through. There's people that might see this later. It's probably going to process depending on, oh, let me see. It's 36. It might take sometime, maybe in 12 hours, it'll process. Okay. And then I'll have a short out of there. Um, yeah. And I'm going to be working on that dance workout because we need to work out. Okay. And I have a surprise modern dance for you. And it touches home for me. It's something that I feel that I'm going through right now. Um, yeah. So, hmm. Yeah. So, but you can look. Actually, it's nighttime. Oh, hi, Madison. Okay. So it's nighttime. Me right. Oh, okay. Oh, you're not tired. Madison. So Madison, um, well, you clicked off. Um, I don't know if you can hear me. Madison, you can listen to some soft music to help you sleep. Um, I think if you read, it kind of makes you, every time I try to read something, it makes me fall asleep. So, Madison, try to read something or listen to some soft music. Okay. Try not to think too much. And that will help you get a little bit drowsier and tired. Okay. Sleep is so important, and I need to follow my own advice because it is after 11 o'clock here. But that's okay. I'm going to watch Star Search actually. I'm going to watch the rest of Star Search tonight before I go to bed, and of course take a shower. um I worked out a little bit. I do want to do the weights though. Okay. um yeah, I do advise you guys to use weights still, even though we're doing dance workouts and stuff like that. um but yeah, Madison, hopefully you heard that. Those are some of the things you can do to help yourself get tired. um yeah. I really don't know like what, you know, um, when everybody is on. But anyway, I've been on for a while. And nobody has any questions for me. So I guess I'm going to end this live. Some of you guys will see this live later. Um, yeah, so um, they there's supposed to be a video drop tomorrow. I do want to express abs a little bit more because people are searching abs. Um, I'm not sure. I think I'm going to try to finish the modern dance. I really don't go over it long. I actually go over it only like a few minutes before I actually record the video for it's crazy. Because it's just, I'm just expressing myself, and I, yeah, I don't need a long time to do that, you know? And also, um, I'm not a dancer. I'm not a dancer. I don't know. One day I was just trying to say thank you to the subscribers, and I put it in a modern dance, and I was like, I just did some modern dance. And but yeah, I didn't go to class or anything like that for it. I just express myself, and however it happens, it comes out. That's what it is, and I try to entertain you guys at the same time. So, well, bye, Madison. I know you've been going um, in and out of here. Thank you so much for passing through. Um, Try to get some sleep, Madison. And I thank you so much for being here and saying hi and a little bit about what you're doing. Okay, so I guess I would end a live too. I'm always going live. I didn't go live probably for, I think it was a week or something, which I was really surprised about. I used to go live every night, but like I said, I was feeling a little sluggish, so I kind of like just just was kind of like taking a break from being on the phone and things like that. But yeah, so Madison, when you get a chance, um, watch the modern dance. Maybe you'll like that. I don't know if you've been seeing that or you're just new passing through. Um, I thought you were here before. I recognize your name or something. But yeah. But anyway, this will process probably sometime tomorrow. And I will see you guys. I love you guys so much. You're my family. And yeah, I know I look a little tired. I know I got to get it together, hopefully. Start getting some energy going. And yeah, I got to work out just a little bit more with the weights. And then, yeah. And that will be the end of part of my night. And yeah, I'm going to watch Star Search. Oh, I wish somebody was here. You guys should watch Forever on Netflix. Not the show, but the movie. Also, His and Hers. Those are good movies to watch. Something to do through this crazy time of economy and everything that everybody's going through and worried about. Um, Lopez, um, I hope that your father will have some peace and you have some peace. And thank you for being on. Thank you for letting me know about your story. Um, I can relate to what's happening with you, and yeah, I want to pray for you too, that you can get through it. That um, because God's seeing you too, and He wants to bring you peace. Um, for your father being sick and everything, it's a hard thing for you too. Yeah. So bye everyone. You're my family. That's why I come on. There's times where I'm like, oh, how could I get through the day? But you guys helped me, and thank you so much for being here. And I'll see you guys really soon. Okay. Bye. Bye bye.